ladies and gentlemen, you have the honor to stand in front of the greatest failure of all time. The one that has failed in each and every step in life. Yup, that's me. Honestly, I don't know if I have the right to make a mistake after all these falls right now. You know what? Imagine a diaper, like the one we are playing in pubs. So you have a center, dozens of places around the center, which are not our point of speaking today, and also you have the arrows. So each time I shoot in the center, I get all my best, get the strength from every single cell of my body just to reach it. And yeah, I always fail it. Here's how I do it. So I joined Med Olympiad back in 7th grade in primary school, and in 9th grade I managed to reach the final grand last place on regional Olympiad and didn't qualify to the finals and nationals. That was the first time I said to myself that I'm a great failure, and I sure felt like it. But there's a quirky pusher inside my brain that's saying me to try again and try once more. And if I say no, I won't, this is the end, the quirky pusher is bugging me whole night long saying, you know, what if you make it this time, or you read that quote on Instagram, winners never give up. And I have to go and try again. Here's how the journey went along. So, in 1st grade, in high school, I had one major goal, pass regionals and go to nationals. But as soon as I won the regional Olympiad, not only I wanted to go to nationals anymore, but also I wanted to go to MMO, which was a competition where all high school children were solving the same exact problems. I dreamt about the days, me sitting to someone who has calculated the NASA space trajectory, but I didn't, because I failed. Fast forward to 2nd grade, now I wanted to go to MMO so bad, and I spent all my energy and motivation at that point. I basically solved problems all day long, spent more than 8 hours on one algebra problem, chasing angles while chasing dreams. And I managed to find myself among these geniuses. But as soon as my name was on the list, I wanted to get a medal on my neck. But I didn't, because I failed. In 3rd grade, I increased the number of wishes, you know. Not only I wanted to get the medal on MMO, but also I wanted to get an award on Geometry Olympiad. And as soon as I got both of them, I wanted to go to selectional exam of international competition. But I didn't, because I failed. And in 4th grade, when I managed to reach that selectional exam, I never got to the final competition, because I failed. So you see, I basically failed at each and every step in life in which I had tried so much and spent so much energy and time. And that is not only in my Med Olympiad journey, it's like DNA, simply replicating in every single aspect of my life. Last year, I spent the whole year basically to get my team to participate in International Young Physicists Tournament. We spent whole days doing lab work. We spent using kids' marbles instead of hurricane balls. Then editing 2 videos for more than 10 hours. And we ended up being a guest team. Yeah. Instead of being on the international scene, solving different kinds of problems, we were there and observing the situation. Also, I got all the energy that I have to make a prototype and win a grand prize on designing an airline of the future. But I didn't, because I failed. Honestly, standing here talking to you, I didn't know why do I even smile and why do you even try again and again. But this time, I somehow, along with the quirky pusher inside my brain, and I somehow have the answer. So you see, I wanted to give up after the first trial or after the first mistake, but I didn't. So I spent days explaining to the quirky pusher that I won't let get it right, and if I go, I will just lose my time and fail again. But you know, I also spent nights asking to the quirky pusher, will I ever get it right? And you know, I always got the answer that if I give up, I will never reach it. So let me bring you to this other perspective, more positive one, you can say. So I wanted to pass regionals, and I did. Then I wanted to pass nationals, and I did. I wanted to pass MMO, and I did. I wanted to go to the selectional exam, and I did. So I didn't quite manage to be on the international competition, but I used to make all these 4 goals before. And not only I reached these milestones, but also got an ability to be focused, concentrated. And Matt taught me that every problem has its own solution, and we have one mission, to find it. Also, I didn't manage to get as a participant in International Young Physicists Tournament, but I had to meet some great people around the world, which made me to pursue a lot more knowledge in various areas of physics and be a better researcher and scientist in the future. I didn't win the grand prize on that competition, but I still managed to be one of the 7 finalists. Now I realize I've always shot so high, I have always shot on the moon, but I somehow get most of the times along the stars, which is far more better than being stuck on the ground. So you see, there will be people that are better and worse than you. But your main competitor is not Henry nor Gia, nor the NASA competitor and scientist, nor the backbencher. The main competitor is the one that you were yesterday. And if you have beaten that person, bravo, you have done great. And if not, remember, the sun goes again tomorrow. And as long as you're alive, and as long as you have oxygen in your lungs, you can try. Just don't ever give up. Keep going even if the world is crushing above your head. Somewhere you have something to discover. Now, I don't know if you're going to find it, but you know what? I'm 100% sure that if you're going to give up, you will never reach it.